Though this set is short and our weights are light, it is possible you have never felt such an arm burn. I am using 2-pound weights for this, and it will target our entire arm, shoulders, biceps, and triceps.
We're going to start by grabbing onto our weights and coming to a kneeling position, seated on our heels. 90-degree bend in the elbows. Bring them right to your sides with the palms facing up. And then on an exhale, extend those arms straight out in front of you, palms facing down. Continue that motion back and forth, arms out long, and then back to the sides with a flip of the palms every single time. We'll do each of these exercises 10 times here, syncing our breath, exhales to extend and inhales to bring the arms back to the waist. Pause when the arms are out long, and then we'll lift up, up, lift, lift, just 1 inch at a time, holding the arms straight out in front of you, and then start to tap the weights, making a circle. So tapping the hammers, and then the hammers palms facing down, and then palms facing up, just tracing that perfect circle shape right in front of your chest. Again, 10 times. And then we'll hold those arms out long, and then lift your seat all the way up from your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top here. Exhale, inhale. So we're working into the thighs, just waking them up a tiny bit here. And really the arms are still working. The shoulders are still working to keep those arms out long. We're just getting a little bit of a distraction and a tiny bit of a bonus workout by adding in those quads. Pause next time you're at the top, bring those palms to face each other, and go back to those 1 inch pulsing lifts here. Again, 10 of those. And then we'll start to bring the arms out long and hinge back 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Hold, tuck the hips, squeeze the glutes, low abs engaged. Breathe through it and softly release. We're going to bring our upper body to a 45-degree angle here and set up for a tricep kickback extension. Gaze is neutral, about a foot in front of your knees here. Upper arms don't move at all. Just exhales to elongate the arms. Feel that flicker in the triceps, and then squeeze the biceps to bring the hammers of the weights back to the armpits. Once you've done 10 of those, keep the arms out long and start to pulse and lift as if you could tap the ceiling with those hammers of the weights. Flip the palms to the ceiling, keep going, little lift, little lift, little lift. Perfect. Take one more breath in at the top, lengthen the arms, and then exhale to let it go. Take a seat back on those heels and come into a basic bicep curl. Elbows are floating. You can always bring them back down to the sides if this gets to be too much in your body. Everything else is neutral, thinking every single time about those biceps as you squeeze them. So much of this is muscle engagement and working the exact muscle that we wish to work. Holding those arms out long, stack both weights in that right hand, left arm stays long, and just pulse lift 1 inch up to the ceiling with that right arm. Little lift, little lift. The bend in the arm stays the exact same. Then transfer those weights 1 into each hand again, and then just softly press out like a micro platter serve. Palms stay flat here. You're pressing about 2 inches, not even to full extension of the arms. And then you transfer both weights into that left hand here and go into that tiny lift on that side. Continuing to breathe, getting through it here. This might seem like the longest 5 minutes ever. And then we'll go back to that short little platter serve. Exhales to press out, flat palms, just 10 times. And then softly release back through to center. Getting into our overhead triceps, you can come back to a seat on the heels, or you can leave your butt floating, arms up overhead, biceps framing your face here. Exhales to lift and extend, inhales to lower. The weights are coming down back by the crown of your head, and we're trying not to let those elbows completely flare out to the sides, just making a nice square shape with the elbows and the shoulders. 10 of those extensions, and then just little pulses, lift up, lift up, lift up. I'll turn back to the side so you can see what that looks like, see where those weights are hanging out here, just right at the crown of the head. Little lift, little lift, little lift, feeling that burn through the triceps, keeping everything here. Take one more breath in, hold, 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 and then softly release, and shake it out. You are done. Take a little bit of a stretch here. One arm across the body to stretch the shoulders, nice big wide open, and then tricep stretch going over and up, giving yourself a moment to lengthen those muscles on each side, and then interlacing the fingertips low by your sacrum. Lengthen the arms, lift the gaze, and let it go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something. Please remember to like and subscribe.